What is up, Last Word family? It is your friendly neighborhood Last Word guide, Joe Knows from server 384. Let's go ahead and get into it today. I'm pumped about this one. But as the Season 3 celebration gets to us, we've got the black market back. And this time we've got some new items in the black market. I'm going to talk to you guys. We're going to break down each one of the packs, the percentage chance you got of earning each one of the packs. And then, of course, we're going to break down what the best packs are to get each day, what the best things you should be getting from the black market is. So really excited about this one, guys. This is going to be a game changer for a lot of folks, for sure. And real quickly, the best way to buy these packs is going to be through Sky Castle Games. Don't forget to go ahead and check out the link in my description for Sky Castle Games. Go check them out. Let them know that Joe Knows sent you, and they're going to give you some discounts here, guys. You're going to be able to save 10% to 30% off of all of your packs. Do the math on that. If you've spent $1,000 on the game since in a year, that's $100 to $300 worth of savings. You can't beat it. Really wish I would have known about Sky Castle Games faster. I'm glad I'm getting to tell you guys about it now. So let's get into it, though. Let's get into that black market because you're going to want to buy some packs here if you spend it all. Now, free-to-play players, you're going to have it, be able to get stuff as well. You're going to be able to get a lot of great stuff. But let's go ahead and get into it and dig into it. Talk about what items are must-buys and talk about what items are worth punting. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the free stuff first. Really cool that they give you this stuff. I love the black market for this reason. As you can see, there's no gorilla stuff. I'm wrong. 6.67% of the time, two training certificates is incredible, and a weapon shard, and it looks like you can get them all now. You can even get McGregor. That's great if you've passed Season 3. So you're going to be able to get all these weapon shards. You can get any of the currently available weapon shards 2.22% of the time. You're going to be able to get one of those in the free spot. You get your skill medals. Love the skill medal. Lucky chest on the upgrade ores as well as there. And those are both going to be 0.04% of the time. 0.044% of the time, you're going to be able to get 5 of the hero exclusive weapons. This is one that I currently would love to get some more of as well. So you've got the Joyful Bunny, 0.004% of the time. Looks like that's going to be the free decoration. Is that the only free decoration? Looks like Joyful Bunny is the only free decoration for this time. Love getting Legendary Skilled Chip Choice Chest for free. You can't beat that as well. Incredible. It does stink when you should get further on in the game and you start getting the universal gold shards. You kind of feel, you kind of feel escaped. You kind of feel short. Like you're getting the shaft on it when you get those. Once you get further on the game, but some other the free items are going to be, of course, you're going to get 4.6 million in iron or 4.6 million in bread. Almost 1% of the time, 0.88% of the time. Gold chest, almost 3 million was worth of it, about almost 1% of the time as well. The epic hero universal shards, the purple shards, as you guys know on this game, they're harder to acquire than the gold shards are, which is crazy. But so you're going to be able to get to that 2.22% of the time. You'll get it free there. 5 minutes worth of universal speed ups. It looks like 40.09% of the time. That's going to be your most likely to get. 20 diamonds, 4.44% of the time for free. 50 diamonds, 2.22% of the time for free. 11% of the time you're going to get one of the blue boxes. Very low number, but for free. It is 100% worth it. See how down here at the bottom you get 8 refreshes. After the first 4, it's going to cost diamonds. It only costs 10 diamonds, I believe, per. That is very much worth it to do all of your refreshes, even if you're free to play, to get all of your refreshes so that you can get the free item every single day. So this black market started 2 days ago now, so it looks like it's 28 days total. So now, as far as packs go, and remember we talked about Sky Castle for purchasing them, but I advise the $5 pack daily. That is 800 of the dollars. That is a phenomenal deal when it's $1,000 of it is $10. Okay, that's the best deal. I don't necessarily advise buying any of the other packs in it per se. except for in rare situations where you get some of the crazier items, and we're going to talk about those here now, that you're going to get these more regular items at discounted rates where you just feel like you have to buy them. All right, let's go ahead and break down the discounted items. So 0.22% of the time, you're going to get that Legendary Skill Choice Chest for $3,000. 100% get that if you can get it. I agree with that 100% with the choice. Legendary Skill Choice Chest. Sorry, let me look back at this. Yeah, Skill Chip Choice Chest with the drone. You 100% want that. Legendary Skill Chip Chest, $1,500. You're going to get a gold. You're going to get a Skill Chip Legendary Rarity Random. So it's going to be a gold chip. You're going to be able to get that for $1,500. 100% get that. Any of the decor you can get, especially now that they've upgraded the decor where you can go ahead, and if you haven't gotten to that point in the game yet, you'll see that soon. I believe it was right after Season 2. May have been in the midst of it. I can't remember, but I think it was in this celebration last time. They upgraded it where now you can upgrade, once you get to level 4, you can upgrade it with one item at a time, which is beautiful of these. And the Lovely Bears is one I'm really pumped about getting because I need these to be able to get it to level 4 so I can start doing that upgrade. But 66% of the time you're going to get the Dragon or the Lovely Bears. $800 of the dollars is 100% worth it. All right, let's keep going. If you're early on in the game, the legendary Hero Universal Shards, or if you haven't maxed all those out at this point, $60 is not bad. These discounted prices are almost good for everything. And 100% on the Hero Exclusive Weapon Shard Choice Chest. $60 on those. I'll take that all day, every day. Love that that's now up to 22.31%, and the gold shards is down to only 6.66% of the time now. Decorations chest, yes, 0.22% of the time, $600, 100% you want to get that. This one, though, the Bond Badges, one of the most expensive items currently on the game for the Gorilla Overlord. 1.1% of the time, that's going to pop up. Buy that sucker. $500 of the dollars, 100%. Do not buy any of these with your dollars. Skip those every single time. 100% skip them. Same thing for the Upgrade or Lucky Chest. You can see the percentages here. It's so rare that you're going to get anything outside of 2,000 or 1,000 of the ores. Those are not worth 200 of the dollars when you can get, or you can save up your dollars and get a Bond Badge for a little over, 66% higher amount of the dollars. You need that, guys. Okay, hold tight for 1 second. Let's go ahead. I've got to upgrade my oil a couple of times real quickly when it pops up. All right, so back to it. Man, I'm pumped about this store. I love the black market. It is one of the best markets out there, and it's great, too, because free-to-play players can get it, and low-spend players can get involved in it, too. So I just love that part of this game. So $600 for a gear. Man, that is so hard to say. If you struggle to get into Desert Storm, or if you're not winning Winter Storm the three times you need to go watch my videos on Winter Storm and see how to do that. But if you're struggling, maybe the $600 for most of us out there, I would say $600 for a blueprint is not worth it. Unless, and even in this case, it's probably still not worth it. But if you're one away from a major upgrade and you've got something going on that you're trying to get a major upgrade for immediately on it, maybe, but not really worth it. 20 of the drone parts for $400 of the dollars, yes, I would get that. $600 for a decoration chest, I'm punting that. That's too much. It's too expensive. Your Bond Badge is cheaper, okay? And the Bond Badge does so much more. That upgrading on the Gorilla, and those are so expensive, where these decoration chests will be less expensive. You're going to punt the ores as well. Ores just get easier and easier to get as you go. Skill medals, though, for $100, yes, I'm taking those. They're not easy to get. My goodness, if you're ever purchasing ceramics, do not ever spend anything on ceramics. They're always a punt, guys. 5 of the training certificates, guys, for 100 of these bucks. So just remember, $800 for $5, okay? Let's think about that. Let's do the math on that part of it right now real quickly. So you can get 10 of these certificates, excuse me. So if we go look at the cost breakdown, 30 of these certificates is $5 per day. So let's go and break that down and see our cost evaluation versus on that. So back to the discounted price again. So $800 of cash is $5. So we know that from this, if we had it, and it's going to pop up 8.88% of the time, you'll get this option. So let's go ahead and do the math on that. So we know we can get that 8 times. So that's going to be 40 of them. So yes, wow, what a steal. So 40 of those certificates for the $5 puts them at 12.5 cents each per certificate, whereas normally you're at 30 for $5. So $5 divided by 30, it's going to put you at 16.67 cents per certificate. And you guys know how I feel about the certificates. If you watch my other videos, if you haven't yet, go check those out on the Overlord, especially the early ones. I think those training certificates, those are wonderful. They absolutely increase your overall squad more, so they're the bigger piece than actually upgrading the gorilla himself, in my opinion, and the better cost value at this point. Overlord skill badges, yeah, I'm paying $100 of this cash if I'm a spending player for those, no question. All right, now our regular items, let's go and break those down as well. So 0.74% of the time, you're going to get for $4,000 of the dollars, you're going to get the gear blueprints. Abso-freaking-lutely not, guys. Punt that. That is way too expensive, okay? 5 of the Gorilla Overlord shards for $400. Again, phenomenal value, okay? Go check out my cost guide breakdown on what these Gorilla shards are the best price possible gets you. But you're going to get 10 of them, okay, for $5 essentially, right? Because we know that $800 is cost $5. So $5 divided by 10 is going to put those at 50 cents each. We know that it's very hard to get them for a cheap price. So those are 100% worth it. Now, when you've got the Gorilla, even though I love these exclusive weapon shards, if you're a free-to-play player, the Gorilla is so much more expensive. I'm punting these 5 for right now. If you're not free to play and you've got enough of the cash and you would be willing to spend more cash the next day on your refreshes if you happen to have a day where you got the Gorilla Overlords pops up too many times for you, I'd take these. I mean, these are just a very good price point. Let's go ahead and do the math on that again. But remember, regardless, though, your daily is going to be cheaper, and I'm going to do the math on it real quick, but daily you can get 10 of those for $5. Right now, 10 of those would cost, let's say, you're only getting 800 of them, so you're not getting a full 10. So you're way better off if you're trying to spend on those. Those are really mostly almost, if for anybody that spends anything, those are a punt. You're better off with your daily pack. I've already done mine for today, so it looks like, so I can't, here it is. You're way better off getting your daily here, getting the 10 from here for $5 and punting it on there and saving that cash for other items that you can't, if you spend. All right, we're talking about it, spenders. The other items you can't get. Now, someone who doesn't spend at all maybe needs it. It just really depends on it's not a great value still, but if you're completely free to play, and you've unlocked your Gorilla, maybe you're just punting the Gorilla for right now, which I hate if that's the case for you, but that maybe you go ahead and do that, but I don't know. I would punt it myself personally. Same thing goes for the Legendary Skill Chip Choice Chest last season. After last season's celebration during the black market there, I said yes to these. I'm saying no to them now. $4,000 in cash was the price last time as well. But now you've got the Overlord shards. Those are way more expensive to buy. I'm punting them. $3,000 for these Legendary Skill chips. If you're if you're a low spend, or unless you're just a massively big spender, that is so expensive. So let's go ahead and talk about it real quickly. So $4,000. And we're not even going to break it down based on the 800 this time, because if you're spending like this, you're going to be having to buy at least these $10 packs on them daily or here. So that means that you're paying for that. Oops, come on, Joshua. So that's $40 for a chip choice chest. I just think that's too expensive, guys. That's too much. It's not a good value. So I would punt it because there are other places to get those. $1,000 for one of these decoration chests? No. $1,000 of the black market. Punt, punt, punt. 500 of these? No. Punt. Punt on the speed ups. Punt on the skill medals for 200. Punt on these. Punt on the Overlord skill badges too. I'm punting those for 200. That's too much. The ores, 100% punt. Punt the legendary resource. And I'm punting $500 for drone parts too. For 15 drone parts, that's a punt. That's a punt for me. It's not a good cost evaluation. And 50 Valor badges, the games, the devs, y'all have got to do a better job on these Valor badges. Y'all make it way too expensive. It's just not worth 50. Not going to move the needle for you on anything. Punt, punt, punt. All right, so that's the breakdown, guys, for this. I hope this was helpful today. Man, I am pumped that the black market is back, that the bingo event is back. Make sure you're doing a quick refresh. Make sure you're doing the refreshes every single day, all 8 of them. Don't hoard your diamonds. Use your refreshes. Get the diamond. Make sure you have enough diamonds to do those 4 extra refreshes. 40 diamonds per day, I believe, is what it is. If I'm wrong and it's 20 diamonds each, who gives a crap there? 80 diamonds to be able to get those 4 extra refreshes is 100% worth it. You want it. You want those free items every single day. 29 days or 28 days, I can't remember, of the black market. That's going to be 8 of those. Let's say it's 28 days. 8 of those 28 days, you're going to be able to get 224 total free items. And you guys know the percentages I broke down for you earlier here. You want that. You want those free items. You want the higher percentage chance of being able to get this, 2 times essentially. You're going to be able to get this. This box is going to pop up there. What does that end up being? That's it's going to be a little bit over 2 times or right at 2 times here. On this one, it's going to be 4.5 times, I think, if my math is correct on that. Let me see, actually. Let me do the math on it. Times 0.0222. Yeah, 5 times. You'll be able to get this 5 times, roughly. The 224. You're going to be able to get the bunny is going to pop up. 0.0. Times 0.004. The bunny is going to be up at, is that 1 time? No, I did that wrong. I apologize. No, I'm right. 1 time. You're going to get 1 bunny over that full time. Some people will be unlucky. It's 90. It looks like it's out of 224 times. It says it'll be 0.9856 times, so some people won't get it at all. But that's where it's at on it. So I did my math wrong on this one then. So I didn't. So any of these 5 ones are going to be 1 time over that full time. And then let's see what you will be able to get on these, the 2 training certificates are 6.66% of the time, so 224 total times 0.0666, 15. It's going to be 30 of them, 29, 30 of the certificates. You can't beat that. Love that. So, yes, you're going to want to do those refreshes, plus your discounted items are going to increase significantly. That's where you're going to really want to focus your cash in on. Only a few items are worth it here. The big one's going to be the Gorilla Shards and maybe the Hero exclusive weapon shards. The rest of these are just a punt. They're just too expensive. For the most part, they're a punt. There's some desperation modes where you may go ahead and get them, but otherwise it's a punt. Thank you guys as always. This is your boy, Joe Knows, from server 384, signing out.